Okay, yes. So, very good. So, welcome back to today's class. It's nice to see you again. Okay, so very nice. So, let's first greet each other. Okay, and then we'll start today's class. So, let me check the messages. So, Janvi ma'am, Yash, Rashmi, Shraddha, Pranamya, Aparna, Diya, Shweta, Sanjana, Bharat, Vinayak, Amog, then Priyanka, Kunal, Rishank, Sai Kiran, Abhi. So everyone, okay, everyone, good evening. Everyone, good evening. So yesterday I could not come. Okay, so I was happy that madam, took over the class. So I hope you solved questions. Okay, you solved few questions. You had practice on this chapter. So very nice. So Kunal is asking, I'm in Hubli. No, I'm in Bangalore only. Okay, I'm in home. I'm in Bangalore. Okay, so now we will start. Okay, so Venugopal and everyone, Abhi, everyone, good evening. So we will start the class. So with this video. Okay, so if you remember the other day, okay, so day before yesterday, so we saw the significance of celebrating Bakrid, okay, whatever festivals are there. So today we will see the significance of Friendship Day. Okay, so let us watch this video and then we'll get to know the story or the history behind this Friendship Day. Okay, so how did it all start? Okay, so and how we are, continuing this legacy of celebrating Friendship Day. Okay, so first let us watch this class. Let us watch this video and then we'll start the class. So where is the video? Video is here.
Friendship care করে না friendship care করে না
Cool. So I know that was a different language. Okay, so I just wanted to mix up new things. Okay, so you should always try to kind of explore new things. Okay, so that was one of the cool friendship ad of Airtel. Okay, so every year they release some new ads. So when I was there, the theme was "Aaj ek friend zaruri hota hai." I know, I know if you were there that time or not. Okay, but it's a beautiful ad. Okay, a lot of creativity. Okay, so that was, I think, Bangladesh. Okay, so Bengali. Okay, so Bangladesh. Airtel also has its networks in Bangladesh, and with that, we will now get to know the significance of Friendship Day. Okay, so there's so many theories behind the origin or the celebration of Friendship Day. So I'm just going to tell one of those. Okay, so today, August 6th. So let us first write about this curious video of Friendship Day. Okay, by the way, if some of you know why, then you can definitely type in the chat and send it. Okay, I will be happy to share your theory as well. Okay. So Friendship Day significance. Okay, fine. So I received some responses. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about your responses later. Okay, so first I will tell you my theory. Okay, no, the one of the theories behind celebration of Friendship Day. So basically, it all started with the greeting cards. Okay, so it all started with the greeting cards, and to boost up the sales of the greeting cards. Okay, so whatever greeting cards company was there, Hallway and all. Okay, they wanted people, okay, to use greeting cards, and the best thing is to send greeting card to your friend. Okay, because everyone will be having some or the other friend to whom they have to send best wishes. Okay, it all started with the greeting cards. Okay, but the real, the main thing started all the way way back in 1935, in one of the US congresses, they decided to take it up seriously and to make it official. Okay, but then World War II happened. Okay, can someone tell me when did World War II take place? Okay, when did World War II take place? You can send in chat. Very good. Yes, said correct. Okay, World War II entire duration I want, from when to when. World War II, not one. Second World War, when did it take place? From when to when? Okay, so Manoj, correct. Manoj, correct. So others, I'm still waiting. Vinayak, no, wrong. Okay, Dia, correct. Sanjana, no. Now, no, now also wrong. Okay, so Sai Kiran, I want you to tell the complete duration. Okay, so till you reply, I'm just going to write it here. World War II happened from 1939 to 1945 when Japan surrendered. Okay, that was officially the end of World War, Second World War. Okay, so now after the Second World War, okay, so people had a lot of hatred towards each other, some negative feelings, okay, so jealousy and all that, because the World War impact was bad. And then you have all this Cold War happening between America, Russia and everything. Okay, so there was a time when people wanted to spread the positivity. Okay, and again they brought back this culture of greeting cards. Okay, and after 1958, so a new legacy started. Okay, where we started to give friendship bands, okay, or friendship cards as such. Okay, and then afterwards, of course, United Nations stepped in. Okay, and they started celebrating the International Friendship Day. Okay, but of course, in different countries, it is been celebrated on different days. Okay, so officially the International Friendship Day, okay, is supposed to be on July 30th or something. Okay, but in India, okay, so we celebrate Friendship Day on first Sunday of August. Okay, whatever the day is, whatever the date is, okay, whichever is the Sunday of the August month, the first Sunday we celebrate in India as the Friendship Day. Okay, so why only Sunday? Because Sunday people are free. Okay, so because people have time on Sunday. If it is on some other day, then they will be busy in their own work and all. Okay, that is why, so they have decided on Sunday. Okay, and of course nowadays things have changed, the social media. Okay, so we have evolved. So nowadays I don't think many of you type friendship bands and all. Okay, so things change. Okay, so but this is the whole scenario. Okay, to have an emotion, okay, to express your emotion towards your friend. Okay, it's a small gesture. Okay, for small gesture towards your friend. Okay, that is your Friendship Day. Okay, this was the history. Okay, cool. So now we'll continue with our positive thought. So today's positive thought. Then after the thought, then we have to continue our separating techniques. Okay, so today I have to finish the separating techniques. Okay, of the separating funnel and sublimation. Only two techniques. Sublimation. Only two techniques per day. Then we'll run with Kahoot, quiz, and then we're gonna have story. So I have one curious video as well as one experiment video. Okay, so this is today's structure. Okay, so this much we have to achieve in today's class. So this is done, over. Okay, so now we'll head towards the positive thought. So today's positive thought, July over, August. So this is here. Okay, I wrote 9th standard positive thoughts. So till now these many thoughts we have discussed. So August 6th. So today's positive thought is from Shiva. Okay, so everybody's positive thought I will definitely share in upcoming classes. Okay, so don't worry. So I will definitely tell your positive thought in the upcoming classes. Okay, this is Shiv Kumar's positive thought. I just slightly modified. Okay, so I modified more only. So I'm just writing some people will try to exploit you. I just changed, few sentences, Shiva. Okay, don't worry, but I've kept the meaning same. Okay, so some people will try to exploit you, but believe in yourself. But believe in yourself and overcome the obstacles. Overcome the obstacles to achieve success or achieve your goal. Okay, because in life many times we meet some people who will be with you because they have some benefit from you, because they need something from you. Okay, once they get what they want, then they leave you and go. Okay, so they are there to exploit you. Okay, but don't worry, you should focus on your goal. Okay, you should focus on your goal, not on such people, because such people are always there. You cannot help. Okay, but what you want, nobody can snatch it from you. Okay, you have a target, work towards it. Don't get distracted with such negative people in your life. Try to stay away from such people. You know who are those people. Some friends are there, they are kind of have negative influence on you. Stay away from them. Okay, good. So this is Shiva's thought of the day. Okay, so very nice, Shiva. Okay, I just slightly modified. Okay, but good thought. Okay, fine. So now we'll continue with our topic, separating funnel. Okay, so if you remember the other day, so we completed first topic, that is our evaporation, which we did many days ago. The last class we did chromatography. So these are the things that we wrote in chromatography. Okay, so please revise all this. So today we'll be starting the new topic. Okay, today we'll be starting the new topic. So what is the new topic? The new topic which we'll be starting today is the separating funnel. Okay, so here. So we will follow the format. Okay, so what is the format? First, we should write the topic name. Okay, so why do we use separating funnel? For what purpose? Okay, separating funnel is used for immiscible. Okay, so what is immiscible? Those who do not mix, okay, with each other. Immiscible liquids only. Okay, you cannot use it for other things. So first, I will write the topic. So topic is separation. Separation of mixture. Separation of mixture of two, or you can even have three also. Okay, two or more, but don't put some 10, 12 and all. Okay, so two or more immiscible liquids. Immiscible liquids. Okay, so what are immiscible liquids? So those which do not mix with each other, or which do not get dissolved or soluble in each other. Okay, immiscible liquids cannot mix with each other. Okay, they will be separate. They do not mix. I'm just going to write here the meaning of the word. Will not mix with each other. You call that as immiscible. They do not dissolve with each other. Okay, so this is the topic. So what is the technique? What is the technique used? The technique used is our separating funnel. Okay, this is the technique. I'm just going to write it here. Separating funnel. What is the concept? Okay, what is the concept? So I will write the concept. So all of you might have seen a funnel, correct? So how many of you have seen a funnel? Okay, how many of you seen a funnel? You can just click on the S icon. Okay, all of you know this word funnel. Okay, even if you go to petrol bunk also, petrol bunk, so they'll be having one funnel where they pour petrol into some TVS or such things. Okay, you might have seen funnel in your life. If you haven't seen funnel, then I'll show you the funnel. Okay, this is our normal funnel. Okay, it is this. Like this. Okay, this is our normal funnel. Okay, but in today's class, we are learning about a special type of funnel called as separating funnel. Okay, how does separating funnel look like? I will show you that also. Separating funnel is this. Okay, a completely different type of funnel. Okay, this is your separating funnel. Okay, in your science laboratory, in your school science lab, it will be there. You can, once your school opens, you can definitely go and see. This is your separating funnel. Okay, so today we will learn about this separating funnel method. Okay, as you can see here, like this. Okay, you have to do the experiment. So we'll come to the experiment. First, we'll write the notes. Okay, and then we'll come to the experiment. So what is the concept? The concept is this. The immiscible liquids, they do not mix with each other. They form separate layers. Okay, they form separate layers on each other based on their densities. That's all. Okay, so first I will write and then I'll again explain. Immiscible liquids. Separate out. Immiscible liquids separate out in layers based on their densities. Based on their densities. Okay, the heavier liquid will come down. Okay, the lighter liquid will stay on top. That's all. That is the logic. I'll just want to mention that also. Heavier liquid will occupy the bottom layer. Lighter liquid, okay, or the liquid which is not heavy, the lighter liquid, the less dense liquid. Okay, so lighter liquid will be the top layer. Okay, so that means less dense. So which is having less density, less dense liquid will be on the top layer. Okay, this is our concept. That's all. So in this, the important word that I want you to notice carefully is density. Okay, the entire concept is based on the density of the liquids. Whichever is having high density, that will come down. Whichever is having less density or lighter, that will stay on the top. Okay, now examples. Okay, we're going to look into some examples. So okay, so I'm going to write here few examples so that you have an idea. So one of the great example what we have is oil and water. Okay, oil and water, which is there in your textbook also. In oil, in water, out of these two, now I want you to tell me which is having less density. Okay, which is having less density. Very good. Shravan answered first, man. Okay, he answered first. Okay, so whoever answers first should get the credit. Okay, and of course, yes, so everyone, okay, so everyone answering correct. Okay, the question is less density. Who is having less density in oil and water? Oil is having less density. It is less dense. So what will happen? Oil will be on the top. Okay, I'll write here top layer. So what will happen to the water? Water is having more density. Water will settle down. Okay, it will become the bottom layer. I will write here more dense. So this will be my bottom layer. Okay, this was the first example, oil and water, which is there in your textbook also. But not only these liquids, there are many more liquids. So I'm going to write another example. Okay, and I will also show you the diagram. Okay, another example, you can take benzene versus water. So here also same case. Okay, so benzene is a carbon compound. Okay, benzene is a carbon compound. Okay, so benzene versus water also. Benzene will be on the top, water will be in the bottom. Okay, so this is your second example. One more we will write. Okay, so this is your hexane and methanol. Hexane and methanol. Okay, where hexane, so I will just erase here. It is not versus, it is and. Okay, it's not a competition. Okay, it's not India versus Pakistan. It's both together. Okay, immiscible liquids. Okay, so benzene and water. This is hexane and methanol. Okay, so where hexane is a carbon compound, methanol is also a carbon compound. Okay, but methanol comes to the category of alcohols. Okay, so you will learn about this in your higher classes, don't worry. Okay, you will learn about these compounds in your higher classes. Okay, it is just a carbon compound. Okay, so you see water is H2O. Okay, it's a chemical. The chemical symbol for water is H2O. Okay, now in the same way, the chemical symbol for benzene is C6H6. You see, this is H2O, correct? Okay, water is also written as H2O. Benzene is written as C6H6. Okay, these are carbon compounds. So what is hexane? Hexane formula C6H14. Okay, where it has carbon and it also has hydrogen. Okay, that is your hexane. Okay, then what is methanol? So methanol is CH3OH. That is the formula. Okay, that is the formula. Okay, for oil you do not have a formula. Okay, because oil is a mixture. It has so many things inside. Okay, so oil doesn't have a chemical formula. Okay, pure substances have chemical formula. Okay, in the end of the chapter we will come back to pure substances and discuss more about that. Okay, so now we will go ahead. Okay, so oil has carbon compounds. Along with carbon compounds, it has some fatty acid chains also. And oil is different types of sunflower oil is different. Okay, groundnut oil is different, kerosene oil is different. Okay, everything is different. Okay, so you will learn about that later. First, you do not know chemical formula only. Later we'll learn. These are just some examples that I gave, that's all. Okay, so going forward, let us see first diagram. Okay, let us first see the diagram, the process. Okay, I'm going to write here diagram. Okay, so we'll watch this video and we'll come back and discuss more about the separating funnel. Okay, what exactly is happening in this method? So let us watch now. So the video is somewhere here.
Separating funnels used for liquid
compounds which have carbon. Okay, so carbon compounds. Usually carbon compounds, we consider them as organic in nature. Okay, now don't worry about the terms. I want you to look at the picture or notice the diagram carefully. Okay, so how the liquids have separated, you can clearly notice that. Okay, there is two layer. Okay, there are two layers. Okay, the top layer and the bottom layer. Okay, on the other separating funnel also, you can carefully notice two different types of liquids, okay, forming layer one above the other. That's all. Okay, you just focus on the concept. Okay, focus on the idea. This is how the separating funnel works. They get separated. Who? The liquids, based on the densities, they get separated, they form layers. Okay, so as madam said in the video, if you clearly noticed, she also mentioned, now these liquids are color, so you can easily figure it out. What if they are colorless? Okay, what if the liquids are colorless? Madam already told the answer in the video. I want you to tell me the answer. Okay, those who did carefully was watching the video, you should be able to tell me the answer. Okay, so what happens if I mix two colorless liquids? Okay, colorless liquids, what will happen? So I am waiting for your answer. Let me see who will tell the correct answer. Colorless liquids, if you mix, what will happen? Okay, you can try. Okay, you can try. Common sense related question. Okay, colorless liquids. I hope you know the meaning colorless liquids, which is not having any color. Okay, then how will you be able to separate them? Okay, how? Okay, how will you be able to separate them? Okay, so I received some interesting answers. Okay, so Sri Krishna, no. Shiv Kumar, no. Okay, yes, we cannot do that. Okay, no, you cannot put color into that. Okay, you cannot put color into that. That might affect its property or its nature. Okay, so what should you do if you have two colorless liquids? Okay, so here is the beauty of this concept. Even if you use colorless liquids also, the same principle applies. They form layer, and you can see a distinction between the layer. Okay, as if I zoom in. Okay, oh, I cannot zoom in here. I'll show you the picture. Okay, when you zoom in, you can clearly see the line will be there. Okay, separating the two liquids. Okay, whether color liquid you take, colorless liquid also you take. Okay, same concept, same idea. Okay, the two liquids will be separated by a layer. You can definitely see the layer properly in the separating funnel. Okay, I will show you that picture also later. Okay, I will show you that picture also later. How will the line be formed? Okay, the line has got nothing to do with the color. Okay, the line has got nothing to do with the color. We are focusing on layer. Okay, once they form layer on each other. Okay, once they form layer on each other, they get distinctly separated. Okay, that separation is the line. Okay, that separation is the line. Okay, you first understand the concept. I said now I will show you the picture. Wait, Mardi. Once this video is done, I will show you the picture. Just understand that a layer, okay, will be formed, and that layer you can definitely identify because it will be a line separating them. Okay, so what is that? We will see after some time. First, let us finish this video. Okay, so every video watch carefully. Answer the question, everything will be there in the video only. That is why I'm showing such videos. Okay, please notice carefully. This is not some film trailer or something that you simply aram se sit and listen. Okay, observe each and every word detail carefully. Okay, now continuing with the video.
Because an organic solvent called dichloromethane, DCM, was added to water and
the liquids. Okay, now just to check if you were really listening to the video or not, one question. Okay, listen to the question carefully, and whoever answers first, that person will get the credit. Okay, now why did the person shake 2-3 times the separating funnel? Okay, you see in mixing he shook 2-3 times. He did inversion 2-3 times. Why? Okay, so why Did he do that? Okay. Very good. Kunal told the answer half correct. Okay. Half correct. Okay. So half correct. Okay. Some of you were listening. So very good. I'm happy. Okay. But others, no, 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 no. You did not watch carefully. Okay. He did not do that simply. Okay. You see here, he did it for a reason. Sri Krishna also correct answer. Okay. I'm talking about this. Okay. So he did this inversions 2-3 times. Okay. He did this inversions 2-3 times so that to remove any excess build up air pressure, okay, that might affect our process. Okay. So listen to the video carefully. Again, Papa, only some of you were listening. Others, you are for mixing. More than mixing, to remove the excess air pressure. Okay, you watch here. They told also, I have added some subtitles. You can read the subtitles. Okay, you see they have mentioned it clearly. The reason why they mix it, okay, 2-3 times, they invert it. Inversions they do.
Holding it securely with both hands, and then turn the funnel upside down. When upside down, open the tap to release
process. Okay, so the diagram, sorry. So first we'll do the diagram. Okay, so I'll just do one rough diagram. Okay, one rough diagram of the separating funnel. Okay, something like this. Okay, and here you have a stopcock like this. Okay, just assume some rough diagram, man, don't worry. Okay, and here I have this beaker. Okay, and of course it is been connected to my stand like this. Okay, fine. So just assume this as my separating funnel. So where two liquids have been separated like this. Okay, fine. So you open this top cork, okay, and collect the liquid. Okay, collect the first liquid, the bottom layer liquid like this. You collect it. Okay, and once all the green color liquid is collected, next take one more beaker and collect the blue color liquid. That's all. Very simple, very easy. So this is our diagram. Okay, so we'll just quickly write the process also, and we can move to the next separating technique. Okay, so what is the process? Okay, I'll just quickly write the steps. Okay, so pour the mixture in the separating funnel. Pour the mixture of liquids. What liquids? Immiscible liquids, which do not mix with each other. Okay, mixture of immiscible liquids into the separating funnel. Into the separating funnel. Okay, now because they do not mix with each other, they form layers. Okay, the liquids will form layers. Okay, so the liquids will form layers and form layers. Okay, now what is the next step? Okay, so since they have formed layers, so it becomes easy for us to separate them out by opening the stopcock and collecting it in a beaker. Okay, which I'm gonna write it. Collect the liquid separately. Collect the liquid separately in the beaker by opening and stopping the stopcock. By opening and closing the stopcock. Okay, so this is our process. That's all. Very simple, very easy. And what are the uses? Okay, applications or the uses. Okay, so the most important use of this in the iron extraction process. Okay, so when iron metallurgy, okay, there's a topic called metallurgy. Okay, so where you learn the methods of extracting the metals from the earth. That is why it's called metallurgy. Okay, so in metallurgy, iron extraction, so they use this concept. Okay, I'm just going to write here uses. First one, iron extraction process. Okay, so there they're going to use. Next, the second case is separating the mixture of oil and water. Okay, so many times, okay, so when you have to separate oil and water, this is a simple and easy way to do it. Okay, so these are our two uses, and many more uses are there. Okay, so in the industrial purposes. Okay, so these are some basic simple ones. Okay, now so in the iron extraction process, the iron is not in the solid state, that is in the molten state. Okay, so when you learn about metallurgy, you'll understand you don't simply take iron from the earth like that. Oh my god. Okay, there's a huge procedure process. Okay, 10th standard, chapter number 3, metals and non-metals, last topic, extraction of metals, you will learn. Please wait. Okay, so that time you will look into the process. Okay, so that too just basic you will learn in 10th standard. Real thing you will learn in 12th standard. Okay, so real thing you will learn in the 12th standard. Okay, so how they are converted first, and then they are extracted, and then they are refined. Okay, and then they sell it. Okay, it's a huge process. Okay, don't worry. 9th standard level we don't want so much. You just remember the uses. That's all. Okay, so this is our end of separating funnel. Okay, the technique on separating funnel. So if you understood this, just click on the yes icon. Okay, so I've already uploaded the notes, whatever is being covered. Okay, so in your notes link, once I upload, I will put a post in the WhatsApp group also. You can check. Okay, so whatever I've done till last week, I've uploaded. Every Saturday or Sunday, I will upload. Okay, so now these are our steps, processes related to the topic separating funnel. Okay, so if you have missed out on something, okay, so once I upload in the group, you can take it down later. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so now the next topic, okay, that we have is sublimation. Okay, but before I start the next topic, okay, before I start the next topic, that is sublimation, I want to show you something. Okay, so first we'll watch this and then we'll continue the class. Okay, just off the topic, so just a curious video off the topic. So we'll watch this and we'll come back.
मकान खाली करते नहीं हो होगा बन.
Okay, so very nice. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so what a small country like Bhutan, okay, so can do so much. Okay, so as you saw, there's lot of now discussions about the carbon dioxide emissions and all that. Okay, so it's a very good step, okay, taken forward. Okay, but of course there are some things that we cannot adapt, and there are some things that we can definitely adapt. Okay, so for example, you see in such countries, even to cut a tree also, there's a lot of procedure and everything, but we cut trees for simple reasons. How many of you noticed this, that just because a telephone wire is unable to pass, they cut the tree. Okay, they cut the tree. Or an electricity line is going, okay, next to the compound, they cut the tree. Okay, they don't change the path of the wire. No, that they don't want to do, because that is extra work for them. Okay, what do? The obstacle, that whatever the tree branch is coming, no, they cut it. Okay, they cut. And some people, they cut the tree because it is not giving them area to park their vehicle. Okay, there's no space for them to park their four-wheeler, car, or whatever, jeep, whatever they have. That's why they cut the tree. Oh my God. Okay, so they think all of this, that is their home, that is their tree, so that's why they can cut. Okay, all such things happen. I'm going to show you. Okay, so cutting trees. There's a lot of things happening. Okay, so just because a telephone wire is passing or something else is there, okay, they just cut the trees for many simple, silly reasons. Okay, if we can stop these small things, we can make a big change. We need not be like Bhutan or any other country. Are there small things you can change? No. Okay, small things that this, if you can avoid, definitely we can do a lot better than what we are doing. Okay, so that was just a simple thing that I just wanted to bring your attention on. So next time near your home, if somebody, your neighbor or someone else is doing, please raise a voice. At least ask. They think nobody is there to ask. That is why they're just simply doing. Somebody should ask. Okay, somebody should. Anna, why are you cutting the tree? Okay, if the telephone layer you want to pass, pass it through the other way, man. Okay, take it to this building. From that building, you take it to the other building, and then bypass the tree, and then you take over. Why should you cut the tree? The tree has been there for more than 10, 20, whatever years. Okay, just please do something what you can. Okay, so with that I will continue. Okay, so I'll just take a couple of minutes. Okay, and then I'll stop the class. I'll stop the class after writing these 2 points. Okay, so the next topic, okay, of separating techniques, what we have is to separate the mixture which has sublime substances. Okay, so what is sublime substances? I will tell. Okay, so you might have heard this word sublime substances in your first chapter, matter in your surroundings, sublimation process and all. We have done it. Okay, so we will now focus on the topic of sublimation. Okay, so first I will write the notes and then we will discuss. Okay, to separate the mixture of solids, separate the mixture of solids with a sublime substance, with a sublime substance in it. Okay, with a sublime substance in it. If there's no sublime substance, then you cannot use this process or you cannot use this method. What are sublime substances? I will tell. Okay, sublime substances are those substances which convert directly from solid to gaseous state or from gaseous state to solid state without getting converted into the liquid state. Okay, so those are your sublime substances. What are the examples? I'll give you examples also. Okay, now I will write here one chota note. Okay, where I will tell the meaning. The substances which convert directly from solid to gas, directly from solid to gas, and vice versa. Okay, vice versa means just the opposite way of that, solid to gas or gas to solid. Okay, without getting converted into liquid phase, without getting converted into liquid. So we call such substances as sublime substances. Okay, such substances are called as sublime substances. Okay, so this is our definition. So now we will just write the examples and we will stop. Okay, we'll write the examples. So what are the sublime substances? Okay, so we'll write the example and we will stop. Okay, so yes, so many of you have sent me the solid carbon dioxide, okay, the dry ice, okay, which we saw the video, the special video in the first chapter. That is also okay. So the example, but we are focusing on the mixtures. Okay, so here I will write few examples. Okay, I'll write few examples. So if these substances are present in the mixture, then you can definitely use the sublimation method. You can definitely use the sublimation method. Okay, so another name for sublimation, when it is gas to solid, you can also call it as deposition. Okay, so another name. Okay, that's all. But people generally use the same word itself, sublimation itself, for both solid to gas also, gas to solid also. They use the same name. Don't get confused. Okay, so what are some examples of sublime substances? The first one, which is given in your textbook, the most important. Okay, so that is your ammonium. That is your ammonium chloride. Okay, that is your ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. Okay, so for all these substances also, I will just write the formula. Okay, there's just extra information, that's all. Okay, you need not remember, just an extra information. The formula for ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride formula is NH4Cl. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, now, so there are few more examples. Okay, so given in your textbook. So everything we will write. Okay, the next famous example that all of us are aware of, okay, is Karpura. Okay, so for puja, God puja, you use that Karpura. Okay, so camphor. Okay, so camphor is our another sublime substance. Okay, everything will just write formula. Again, I repeat, you need not remember the formula. This is just for extra information. Okay, this is for extra information. When you learn about organic chemistry, when you learn about carbon compounds, you will get to know. When will you learn? 10th standard, 4th chapter, carbon and its compounds. Okay, little bit you will learn. In 11th standard, you have a separate book. Okay, chemistry, 2 books are there. 11th standard. One book is part 1. Second book is part 2. Part 2, organic chemistry, full. Okay, you will learn later. Don't worry. Now, just for extra information, I am giving you the formula. That's all. Okay, so next is naphthalene balls. Okay, all of you might have seen the naphthalene balls. Okay, so this is our another sublime substance having formula C10H8. Okay, this is your naphthalene balls. Okay, then last, in the textbook they have also given this anthracene. Okay, so anthracene. So most of these things we use it as insecticides. Okay, so insecticides, they are aromatic carbon compounds. They have aroma, smell. Okay, which the insects do not like. For them it is toxic. That is why you use them as insecticide. Okay, so this is even another carbon compound. All of these are carbon compounds. There are a lot of carbon compounds. Okay, so this has the formula of C14H10. That's all. Okay, why did I write? For you to understand that carbon compounds are very important. They play a major role in our life. Okay, so we're going to look about this in detail later. Okay, so these are some examples. Whenever your mixture has these sublime substances, then you can use the process called sublimation. Okay, you can use the process called sublimation. So what is the sublimation? We will learn in the next class. So I'll just write here, the technique that we use is sublimation. Okay, the technique that we use is sublimation. So more about sublimation, the diagram, the process and all those things we will discuss in the next class. Okay, now, so coming back to our class structure. Okay, sublimation, we're gonna continue again in the next class. Okay, curious video, I showed you about the carbon footprint. Okay, so the Bhutan, so experiment video also I showed. Okay, so now we will get into the topic, the next segment, quiz. Okay, so open your www.kahoot.it. Okay, so join the website. Okay, so I'm going to launch the quiz, and you enter the game pin and you join. Okay, fast. So where is the quiz? So it is over here. So I'll share the screen. And as soon as you see the game pin, you enter the game pin and join. Okay, so as you can see, the game pin 150686. Okay, so this is the game pin. You enter this game pin and join the quiz. Okay, so meanwhile, some of you have asked some doubts. Okay, so I'm just quickly gonna resolve that. Srishti is asking, is incense stick also sublime? Okay, that is, if agarbatti is not a sublime substance. Okay, it is not a sublime substance. Okay, so Priyanka is asking, is camphor a pure substance? The camphor obtained chemically, that is pure substance. Okay, but in the market, what you get, the karpura, that may not be the pure karpura. Okay, that may not be the pure karpura, because they do mix something else. Okay, because they want to make some profit and all. Okay, so they do add some adulterants in the factories or industries and all. I'm talking about the camphor. That is a ketone chemical compound which is obtained in the laboratory. That is the pure camphor. Okay, so what you get, the karpura, that is not exactly fully pure. Okay, so next, I'm just going to take few more doubts. Okay, so no, Shweta, acetone is different. Acetone is different. Anthracene is different. Everything is different. Okay, everything is different. Okay, different names, different compounds. They are not same. Okay, so Pranam is asking, how do you remember the formula? Or if you practice more, you will remember the formula. Don't worry. When you come to 11th standard, 12th standard, you have to know all this formula. Okay, chemistry, you have to learn all this. Okay, and you will learn. It's not a big thing. Everybody will be knowing. Okay, so don't worry. Now, how do you know the formula of water? What is the formula of water? H2O. How do you know? Hey, everybody knows. Okay, you ask even 6th standard student will also tell. Formula of water is H2O. Everybody will know. Don't worry. Once you practice, okay, once you learn, then you will know. Okay, Sri Krishna is asking, separating salt from water can be example of sublimation? Absolutely no. Okay, salt, NaCl, is not sublime substance. Okay, whatever examples I've given here, these are the sublime substance. Okay, so with that, I'm just gonna run the quiz. Okay, so other doubts, we're gonna take it up later. Okay, so Sharvi is asking, so what is carbon footprint? The amount of carbon dioxide emissions, okay, that the countries are causing because of automobiles or industries or factories or other reasons. Okay, so we're going to call that as the carbon footprints. How much carbon dioxide we have been emitting to the atmosphere. Okay, so now with this, I'm going to run the quiz. Okay, so other questions, we're going to deal with it later. Okay, so on your screen, question number 1. So read the notes. Okay, so read today's notes. The answer is there. We have already written. Look at the concept. Okay, the concept of separating funnel. What is the concept? Then you will get to know the answer. Okay, so let us see how many of you got this correct. Okay. So the correct answer is density. Okay. Since I've used plural, so technically you should also write plural. Okay. Immiscible liquids can be separated based on their densities. Okay. But even if you have mentioned density also, you will get points. Don't worry. Okay. So let us see who was quickest to answer. Manoj was quickest to answer. Okay. Next question. True or false? True or false? Okay. So you can see a layer will be formed always. Okay, which will show the distinction between the liquids. Okay. So now after two questions, Pranamya is leading the scoreboard. Last question. Okay. Whatever examples we wrote, remember that and you select the sublime substances. Okay. Examples, what we wrote, remember that and you select the sublime substances. Okay, very nice. As you can see here, all the options are correct options. Okay, because all of them are your sublime substances. Okay, so now with that we end today's quiz. So let us see the winners of today's quiz. So a third position, so we have Kunal. So second position, so we have Yash. And winner of today's quiz is Dia. Okay, so congratulations. So fourth position Susti, fifth position Sharvit. Okay, so very nice. Others, do not worry. Even if you have got all questions correct also, you should be happy. If you have got all 3 out of 3 questions correct, congratulations to you as well. Okay, cool.